Hi everyone. What I want to talk about today is about trichotillomania. This is disorder, if you want to call it that, which makes people pull out their own hair. It's not very known, and it's also, people don't really like to talk about it because it's quite humiliating for people who suffer from it. I do. I suffer from it. Um, yeah, it can you can pull out your hair from anywhere on your body. For me myself, it's my head. I pull out. I am 38 years old and I started doing this when I was 13. So it's like 25 years, which is a long time. And at first, I didn't even realize myself. It started like that. It was a quite tough time for me. And I guess I was a bit stressed about lots of stuff, or not feeling well in general. And I guess I started doing that to deal with stress, deal with things that I didn't really know how to deal with otherwise. But I didn't even know I was doing this. Like I did, but I didn't know how bad it was until I was 16. So 3 years later, when I had my first bald patch, and I didn't even know that. And one day I will never forget, it was during gym class or after gym class. I was brushing my hair, which was long at the time, and I was like, what is this? And I noticed that there was a spot with no hair on it. And I said to my friends, oh my God, look. And my friends were like, yeah, we had already seen that. What? I didn't even realize how bad it was. And then I started looking up stuff, but this was like the beginning of internet. So you couldn't just Google like that. You could, but it took a lot of time and there was not a lot known about it. But I did find out that it had a name and I started reading about it and stuff, but I never talked about it. Like with almost no one, maybe some close friends, but I don't even know because I was so humiliated myself. And it also, I realized that whatever I did or however conscious I started to be about it, I couldn't stop. I just couldn't. It it happened like when I was watching TV or when I was doing things where I wasn't using my hands, I would always be pulling, and it got really bad. And I'm going to talk more about this later, but I just already want to say that um, you're not alone. If you're suffering from this, you're definitely not alone. There are lots of people, and there are ways to deal with it. It's not easy. It's a very difficult thing to deal with. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I have the solution and I'm gonna solve it all, because no. But there are ways to deal with it, and I think step number one is talking about it, being open, and trying to confide in people that you really trust and explaining what's going on. And then from there on, there are things that you can do. And any questions about it, shoot, because I'm quite experienced, and I would love to help people like deal with this together, see how, what you have done, what you have tried, what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and I will share what I do or not do, or, so there. So any other questions, just shoot, and I'll get back on this subject as well. Don't be ashamed. It's okay.